The Rainbow Warriors ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Huskies offense to go on the attack first. There's Telly Johnson Jr. He made it to the end zone 4 times in their victory last time out while picking up more than 100 yards. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got a little grass. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. The handoff to Johnson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Right back to the well. And they're able to get him on the ground.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll send the back in motion. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. The Rainbow Warriors offense will now get its first chance with the football. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point...
Breaks into the open. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, 10. Touchdown, Hawaii! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And it's the game-breaking speed. You see right there, he takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason good. Like, you mentioned the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of runs.
Throws to the wideout, and that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they can't hook up. The big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Let's see what he can do with it. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Rainbow Warriors can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Catch in the middle, it's Barfield. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Takes the ball inside the 30-yard line. It'll be enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 29. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The Rainbow Warriors call timeout. That's their 1st. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. Now the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. So now it's 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Barfield. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Rainbow Warriors kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. From the gun, the ground game.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. The Rainbow Warriors pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. He wants to throw it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop. And
He caught it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Bob.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
Number 92, set to kick off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Thompson. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. They'll go to the counter. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And the Huskies in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Makes the grab at the 10. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Running inside, it's Barfield. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Grab near the marker, it's Brown. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The option look. The pitch. Maybe a crease. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still 2nd down. Hands it off on the counter. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the 1st half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Trailing down by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by...
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Barfield. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to get the first through the air. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Here's a heat. Buying some time. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Barfield. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Rainbow Warriors want to move quickly. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call. I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Oh, they're after him. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on 2nd down. The screen, and watch out. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Hawaii calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Fires to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit?
Grabs it. They will score. Touchdown, Hawaii. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. They'll give it on the counter. At the 35, he's got room. Big gainer there that'll look good in the stat column, but not quite enough to put any points on the board before time expires here in the first half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw on first down. Looking deep down the right side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. Field goal is good. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We start with UCF. Taking on the number 4 team, the BYU Cougars.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. trying to set the tone with the run. Got enough for the first. There he goes. The 40. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Hawaii. And the punishment has been extended. His third touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total as he now has 7 on the year.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stuff.
The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Bryant. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Motion from the wide receiver. Running inside. It's Johnson. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Back to pass. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Huskies are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Swings it out to his running back. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And after that last play, there is a Husky who has yet to get up. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. The play action fake. Under fire. Finds a crease at the 20. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. It's a draw. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
And how about this defense? Not getting frustrated. They've given up a bunch of yards. You're down in your scoring area, but nice job bowing your neck on 3rd down, forcing the 4th down, not getting frustrated. Good job focusing by this defense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And the Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Nice move to keep running. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Huskies have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Makes the catch, and he's free. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Here's the give off the left side. There's a crease. Picks up the 1st down. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. 1 more quarter to play. They might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll ride the hot hand. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. 2nd down coming up. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. Runs through a man. He might have some space. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll go right back to the run. Strong, firm tackle.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rice. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And the Rainbow Warriors, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the option. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Hunt is on its way. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Northern Illinois offense to go on the attack. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. He'll try to do it himself. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Wants to throw it again. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Unloads to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He wants a big play here late. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Touchdown, Huskies! Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
The Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. So the defense can't stop the clock 3 times here, so they can't just... Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their second. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Going to the run, it's Barfield. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's caught into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play